Hello everyone, I hope everyone is okay. I hope everyone studied well. Today inshallah, we continue with Global English 6, Unit 3, Lesson 2, Part 1. But before we start this, as usual, we remember what we studied last time. What we studied last time, can you tell me? I'm sure you can do. We talked about sports, or some kinds of sports, like badminton, tennis, gymnastics, football, and a lot of sports. And after that, we talked about the equipment you need to do these sports. Today, inshallah, we start lesson 2 in unit 3 with this. What's this? We have a reading lesson today. But before we read, I'll give you some questions to think about and try to answer. What are the Paralympic Games? We all know the meaning of Olympic Games, but what are the Paralympic Games? Try to guess. What Paralympic athletes do you know from your country? If you know what's the meaning of Paralympic Games, so of course I think you know some athletes or Paralympic athletes in your country. Okay? Okay. We will identify the meaning of Paralympic Games after we read or during reading, okay? But before reading also, I'll give you some questions to answer after we finish reading. Question 1. What kind of athlete is Hannah? Athlete is someone who does athletics, okay? So what kind of athlete is Hannah? Number 2. How many world records has she broken? How many world records has she broken? Number 3, how many Olympic gold medals has she won? How many Olympic gold medals has she won? Number 4, what disability does she have? What disability does she have? Number 5, and the last question, how old is she? How old is she? Now, let's start reading, okay? Before reading, look at this picture. This is Hannah. So, Hannah has a disability. What is her disability from the picture? Okay, she can't walk, she can't run. Yes, but she can wheelchair. Okay, she can wheelchair. So let's start reading. Hannah Cockcroft, Paralympic athlete. So this woman is a Paralympic athlete. We sent our reporter, someone who works for a TV channel or a magazine, okay? We sent our reporter to talk with Hannah at her home in the UK, the United Kingdom. She asked her, the reporter asked Hannah, how do you live with your disability day to day? Okay, before we complete reading, what's the disability of Hannah? We said she can't walk, okay? Hannah said, I hate being told that I can't do things because it's not true. I can't run, but I can wheelchair race faster than people can run. It's just about finding ways around it. So from this, we discovered that Hannah is a strong character who fights everything, fights even her disability. She thinks that she can do everything like normal people, okay? It's only about how to find ways to adapt to her disability, okay? Let's move to the next part. Hannah Cockcroft is a world champion wheelchair athlete, okay? So what kind of athlete is Hannah Cockcroft? She's a world champion wheelchair athlete. She has broken 21 world records. Okay, so how many world records has she broken? 21. And in 2012, she won 2 gold medals for Britain at the London Paralympic Games. So how many gold medals did she win? 2 gold medals, okay? So we asked her, you had great success at the 2012 Paralympics. What are your plans for the future? What do you want to do for the future? Okay? She said, I want to compete. Compete, yes, to be in a competition, to race. I want to compete in another 3 or 4 Paralympics, but I also want to go to university and be a normal young person. Okay, so she has big dreams for the future. She wants to take part in 3 or 4 Paralympic Games. In addition to that, she wants to go to university. We said that she's a fighter, okay? Teacher, until now, we don't know the meaning of Paralympics. Paralympics is the Olympics for people who have disability, people who can't run, people who can't walk, and so on, okay? So let's complete reading. Hannah Cockcroft has a disability called cerebral palsy. This is her disability. When she was born, she was very ill, and her illness damaged 2 different parts of her brain. This is dangerous and difficult. As she got older, her hips, legs, and feet didn't grow in the same way as other children. So this shows us that Hannah suffered a lot from this illness. She didn't grow up in a normal way, but she fought to achieve success. Okay, let's complete reading. The doctors told her parents, her father and mother, that she would never walk, talk, or do anything for herself. So doctors thought that Hannah would be unable to do anything for herself. Okay? Okay, but 20-year-old Hannah grew up to be a sports superstar. So she damaged the theory of the impossible. She can do everything. She can be a superstar with her disability. We have to answer a question here. What's the question? How old is Hannah? She's 20 years old. Okay, remember the questions we mentioned before. Okay, let's complete reading. She has proved the doctors wrong in a spectacular way. Okay, so today we have finished our reading lesson about Hannah Cockcroft, who is a great champion who fought the disability and became a superstar. Please study your lessons well and see you later. Goodbye.